Guys, welcome back to Treadmill Talks. Today I wanted to do a podcast on oh my god, I'm dying, on how to stay present in the moment and how not to be consumed by everything that's going on around us. I feel like sometimes people live in the past and not in the present, and sometimes people even live only for the future, only for when they get that goal. And I don't know, that's one of the things that I do well, is living in the present moment. I think that it's good because it takes people and things for what it is at that current time. So it's not like I'm really good for a woman, not holding grudges, and if we get in a fight, we let it go, we move on. I've noticed that not a lot of girls are good at moving on, even with their own personal friendships. You always see guys in ginormous groups, and then women are more one-on-one group based, and maybe that's just how we roll. But I do think there's an element of, we are very emotional, we hold on to the past, we're not able to let things go, and that ultimately hurts the present moment and the future. Just because we have to, you have to let things go. If not for them, for you. If you're constantly holding on to the past, you're not even seeing that person for who they are in the current moment, and you're not seeing yourself for who you are in that current moment. Oh my god, guys, I have not a lot of battery left, so this might not be a full 30-minute session, but we'll roll with it. We're living in the present moment. So I just wanted to talk today about being present. I feel right now in my life, my day-to-day is so crazy that I'm not in my usual groove of observing things and being excited about seeing the leaves change or the weather change. It's wake up, go, move, go, and that's amazing. I like that way versus having too much time on my hands, but I think I also need to do a better job of kind of balancing it out. I think that for people who plan their lives 5 years in advance, they're really good at planning, and it helps them see their lives for not just the day-to-day, but the bigger picture. But that's just not who I am, okay? I'm just never going to be able to be 5 years, I know that this is gonna look like this. I don't. And I definitely live each day for the day. For those of you who don't know, my dad did pass away about 4 years ago. And well, that's challenging. I do think that it gave me a better appreciation for living in the moment and holding on to relationships and holding on to friendships and making each day the best day, because you don't know when you're gonna get another day. Obviously there's a lot that taught me, more so than living each day by day, but it definitely taught me a minimum of appreciating where you're at today, loving who you are today. I feel when I was younger, I remember in high school, way back when, I'm that much older, but it was a little bit ago, I'm getting up there. I remember I vividly this memory of me being in the bathroom and looking at something fun, and I was okay, well when I lose this amount of weight or I look like this person, I will start to do those fun things. And that's obviously the worst possible way to live your life, because what if you never ever get that body or get that amount of money? You're just living for a future that doesn't exist. So well, I'm obviously an advocate of taking those steps and putting yourself in a position to make your dreams come true. You can't also live your life in restriction thinking, okay, I'll do this when XYZ happens. You have to start doing those things today. And so many people talk about like, okay, hold on, I'm gonna change treadmills. Actually, I can't, whatever. I love when there's 17 treadmills open. I don't know why I'm calling this a treadmill. This is a stair stepper. And then right by you. Okay, so what the heck was I saying? I don't know. This is what I mean by I can never be a 5-year planner. Like, I don't know what I was just talking about. But anyways, I'm already at 10 minutes. Okay, perfect. But yeah, I mean, I think that my current life is definitely different than even like a couple months ago, where I have a lot going on, and I think that's really important for me and like the way my brain thinks. I'm so in the present moment that if I'm not given like a task to do, I shouldn't overthink everything. And so it's been really nice to be super busy and be pushed to like be pushed harder every single day. Like, okay, I still 100% will always be doing my lifting, my cardio, my food, and while that's like not the most easy right now with a busier schedule, it's still something that I like prioritize. And I feel like you can live in this fairy tale that a lot of people live in, where it's like, okay, tomorrow's gonna be better, tomorrow's gonna be better, tomorrow's gonna be better. Every single day you wake up and you live the same life and nothing gets better and everything is the same all the time, and then you're 40. So that's like a huge fear of mine, is like not utilizing the time that I have, not actually doing what I say I'm gonna do, because I'm very like action based, even though I'm emotional. Emotions like make you take action. So I'm definitely like enjoying the fast-paced life right now. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm like living in a slower day-to-day, I just am like not happy. Like, people think that, oh, when I like make this much money I can retire. It's like, I don't think you're gonna find happiness there, because you're gonna be like being a prison in your own head. And like a lot of times busyness alleviates your like self-deprivating thoughts or like bad habit tendencies, because you just don't have enough time. Like, there's definitely something to be said about for when farmers would work all day long and then at the end of the day they were tired. Like, when you're so tired that you like, when you're so physically tired, it definitely takes away some of the mental chaos that goes on, because you just like literally don't have the energy to think things over. Like, the farmers were working all day long, the farmers' wives were working all day long, not even farmers, but just like hunter-gatherer culture. Like, both parties, men and women, were working so crazy that by the end of the day, when they got home, there was no room for fighting. All there was room for was making dinner, connecting, and enjoying the happiness. I think that we're so overstimulated, we're so overindulgent in our society that a lot of the beauty of like missing or working really hard has left. Like, I feel like everyone wants to live this life of like luxury. Like, a life of luxury is great if you work for it, but a life of luxury that was like given to you like is gonna lead to depression and sadness, and not something I think like we should really strive for, but everyone in our society is striving for that. That's why like we have at-home jobs. Everyone is like trying to sell something on Amazon because they just want to work less and less hard, which like I get. You don't want to like be so burnt out, but then like what's gonna happen when you get there, you know? Like, are you gonna be fulfilled by sitting down and watching Desperate Housewives 7 days in a row? No, definitely not. You're going to watch TV, get fatter, get mentally unstable and unhealthy, and hate your life. So there you go, words of wisdom from Ruby. I think that if I were to give advice to my past self, it would be to find something you're extremely passionate about and don't give up on yourself. It's like Jim Carrey says this, like, who knows if he said this, but this is who I heard it from, that you can always fail at something you're not passionate about. So, meaning like you might as well fail at what you love, because at least you love it, and at least you tried. So, I definitely think that's advice I'd give to myself is, yes, it's scary, yes, it's hard, but the alternative is like 1,000 gazillion times worse. I had like another thought that went along with like following your dreams. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, so I like super vividly remember this like memory of me and my mom sitting down when I'm choosing my college major. And we sat down, she's like, okay, what do you want to do? I'm like, I just want to be a trainer. Like, how much money do they make? Do they make enough money? Can I be a trainer? She's like, we're looking up how much money an athletic trainer makes. Or like a weight coach in the NFL makes. Obviously, like, that's the largest salary. But on most averages, like, these people make like $20,000 a year or 30. And I was like, okay, I mean, I need money. I'm not doing that. And I was like bawling, I was just crying because I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't want to be a nurse, but they make good money and it's kind of in like hell, so I guess we'll do that. And I just wish I could go back to that girl and be like, it's all gonna be okay. Like, you're gonna be able to do what you want and you should be following your passion. And like, my mom's definitely more of a like rule follower, so she wasn't sitting down with me talking about this, but yeah, I mean, like, I think at the end of the day, we all wish we could go back and tell ourselves what the heck we should be doing. But I guess that gives me like kind of peace of mind. Like, in hindsight, it all works itself out. Even if this is like not what I'm doing for the rest of my life, like, at least I know that I tried to do this and like find what I love and don't love about it, and am able to shape what I actually do want and I do love. And it's all about perspective, you know. Which I'm not dropping any huge words of wisdom on you today, but if not for you, for me, as a good reminder of like, take it as it comes, do what you can do, it's all gonna work out in your favor. There's like a method to the madness. I like definitely am a big person who like believes in karma. Like, what goes around comes around. Every single day I try to live my life as the best person I can be, and I don't believe that there's a chance that that goes unnoticed by whoever you believe in, God, the universe. It's definitely going to come around, and I'll definitely find success, and so will you if you never ever give up. And don't also try to change yourself for other people, or maybe not even people, but like society. Like, make society work for you, you know? It doesn't have to be what everyone else does. And all the time I will sit there with myself going, okay, but like, are other people doing this? Like, am I bad for wanting to like live a peaceful life, or like live a life with morals where I'm like not on OnlyFans making money, or like not doing drugs? And it's like, no, that's what you should be doing if it feels right to you. So I try to live my life with some kind of like moral compass. Maybe others think it's like different or wrong, and that's for them to judge, not for me. So at the end of the day, guys, try to stay present, focus on what it is that you want to accomplish, and it will find you. Okay, I'm only at 20 minutes, but I hope you guys have a good day, and do something for yourself today that gets you one step closer to your dream life. Bye.